Hi Libra, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your general collective message. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. This could play out at any point in time. This reading is timeless, so whenever you're guided here to watch, I'm sure you're likely going to find a message in here for you. Please do only take with you what resonates and leave behind the rest. Before jumping in with what came through in my meditative session and jumping into the cards, I do just want to quickly mention I am offering an online tarot class, which is beginning on Thursday, November the 9th, and this is going to run for 5 consecutive weeks every Thursday from 12 p.m. till 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If this is something that you find might interest you and you'd be wanting to learn the tarot from me, I encourage you to check out the description box below, and there you will find all of the information that you need in order to reach out to me to register for the class, and registration will be open until Wednesday. Okay, Libra, are you in conflict with somebody? It just felt like this energy of you always having to come to the rescue for somebody. But I feel this energy of restoring some type of harmony. It did feel like harmony is being restored. And somebody here needs to find their self-expression. Maybe you need to express your point of view. Maybe you're tired of always being the person that rescues everybody. And I do feel when it comes to a certain conflict, this may have been causing you a lot of stress and anxiety, which very well could be affecting some sleep issues. Maybe you're having a hard time sleeping, or you're uncomfortable. Maybe all of these thoughts come racing in at nighttime. But I feel there's this energy of like lull, like things are going to start to subside, Libra. But I also feel like a very difficult conversation is coming in order to heal some type of misunderstanding between you and somebody that you're dealing with. So communication is definitely going to be crucial over the next couple weeks. And I do feel any setbacks that you've been facing, this is going to slowly start to ease up and disappear over the coming weeks, especially when it comes to a particular encounter with somebody that you have a deep soul connection with. So maybe this encounter has recently sparked some type of spiritual activation, or maybe you're suddenly drawn to some new spiritual practices or approaches. But I do feel like there's this underlying energy of like feeling kind of annoyed. And I think there's fear about worrying if you're going to be wasting your time investing in this situation. But I do feel the energy kind of felt like a little bit unpleasant. Like maybe you're in separation with somebody, but I feel this opportunity is going to be presented over the next couple of weeks in order for you to spend some intimate time with somebody that very well could be a spiritual partnership. But communication is going to need to be worked on. So maybe work on developing your communication skills to kind of help this kind of come back together, is what it felt like, Libra. So let's jump in with some cards. We'll see what other messages need to come through for you. Keep in mind, this is for any major Libra placements. I noticed 333 on the timer, and for me, that is about the energy of divine union. There could be some type of potential divine partnership, spiritual alchemical union coming through. Keep in mind, though, what I was going to say is this is for any major Libra placement: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. I got distracted, so maybe you've been getting distracted lately. Oh, there's that fear. There's that uncomfortable fear that I'm feeling, Libra. And then we get the spider energy. And so I do feel a new creative project. Maybe it's time to, like, I just feel like the World Wide Web, something about the World Wide Web. This is also a 15 card, which in the tarot would represent the devil. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. But I also feel like a webbing of some sort. Maybe you and this person are here to start a creative project together and to maybe build some type of network within the spiritual community. And so fear I feel is a block. So this is a 48 card, which would further break down to a 12 and then further break down to a 3 numerologically speaking. So what is 3 all about? The Empress. 3 is the energy of developing fierce self-love, Libra would be representing the Empress energy, so I could be speaking to a divine feminine. But I feel like getting to calmer waters. I do feel some type of cosmic entanglement here, quantum entanglement of some sort. And I just heard Black Widow. So I could be speaking to a Libra that's recently gone through some type of a divorce. But I feel I'm speaking to somebody that's a guide of some sort, like a spiritual guide. And so I feel you are on some type of sacred journey. So you got to release some fear. And so fear could be, it could be fears of intimacy. It could be fears of stability. We kind of hold all of that fear in our root chakra. So there could be a root chakra blockage that you need to kind of clear before embracing into this new creative project. But let's keep going here, Libra. We're going to see what other messages need to come through for you. 555 on the timer, and this one really wanted to stay out. So I do feel accelerated motion. 555 is expect the unexpected. I think some rapid movement forward, especially if you've been in some type of separation. So let's see what other messages need to come through for you, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Forgiveness. Communication. I love that, right? And so whatever I get in meditation, usually it does get reiterated through the cards. So 41 breaking down to a 5. So maybe communication in the past has been a block for you, but there is definitely a sacredness here coming through. So throat chakra blockages. Oh my God, bottom of the deck, we get the death card. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could have recently gone through some type of sacred activation. I feel like you're at a major marker on your journey. And below the death card on the bottom of the deck, we get the birth and the rebirth. And so after the death does come the rebirth. And so I feel you've gone through some type of profound transformation. I think a lot of things have kind of fallen away out of your life, have left your life as part of this change. And I do feel a completion energy. The death card is a 46, which breaks down to a 10. And so that's cyclical energy. So a major cycle is closing out. After the rebirth, we get the king. So this is a divine masculine authority coming through. There could be a very intense sexual energy between you and another. But this is about law and justice. And this is also a 3 card. So communication. We get forgiveness with the novice, which is like a beginner's mindset. This could be a brand new beginning. Oh, we get the swan, which would be like the divine feminine energy, 3-3. So 33 is a master number. It's linked to Gnostic knowledge, Masonic Gnostic knowledge. So I feel a feminine here that's gone through a transformation, and I feel you really need to lean in and trust in your psychic gifts. I feel there is somebody really guiding you. There's a message definitely coming. And then we get the dragon with the serpent. So you could be born the year of the dragon. You could be dealing with somebody born the year of the dragon. I just heard dragon's head and tail. So you might want to check your birth chart and see if you have a dragon's head and tail. The most prominent dragon's head and tail that I find in the birth charts would be the Taurus Scorpio axis. So the 2nd and 8th house. You might be transforming, like the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. It's ruled by this death energy. And then the 2nd house naturally is ruled by Taurus, which is the house of self-worth and self-value. And so we've all been feeling that dragon's head and tail energy. We just recently closed out the Taurus North Node with the Taurus full moon eclipse. So you might have acquired some new sacred knowledge for your healing journey around that time. But the serpent energy is speaking of Kundalini. So there could have been a Kundalini activation. I do feel shifting from a karmic cycle into a divine union of some sort. And so forgiveness is a block, right? Fear, forgiveness. This is also a 49 card breaking down to 13. And so forgiveness. Forgiveness is in focus. Forgiveness of self, forgiveness of the past and anybody that's hurt you or betrayed you. Forgiving yourself for anybody that you've ever hurt on the journey as well. And I do feel it's time to start a brand a brand new cycle, but there's this instability. I feel somebody's really curious about you, and maybe it's this king. Swap around the characters. Don't cram yourself in. But there's like this innocence, this innocence energy attached to this new beginning. I do feel somebody wants to reach out with a message for you. And the swan energy is life partnership. So there is a life partnership. I do feel somebody here needs to express their point of view, maybe express how they actually feel about you. And maybe that's causing some stress, some sleep issues. But I feel a very sacred connection here. And it's really time to harness your inner strength and your inner power. Somebody here needs to harness their strength and their power, I think, to find the drive to restore some kind of harmony. So let's jump in with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck, symptoms, self-development. And so this really is all linking beautifully together. And so I do feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself, Libra, and we never stop working on ourselves. The journey is infinite, right? And so we're always learning, we're always growing. I do feel maybe you've recently fallen back into a comfort zone, a pattern of a comfort zone. Maybe you've been neglecting your path for a little while, or neglecting your own needs to nurture yourself. That's coming 11:22 now on the timer, so that might be significant. But I feel somebody here has gone through a lot of ascension symptoms recently, due to this intense emotional pull towards you and another. And so this can cause really uncomfortable physical symptoms like tiredness, stress, lack of sleep. You could just have the monkey mind going like crazy at nighttime, which is causing the sleep issues over mental stimulus. I just feel a need to regulate your energy and really note the positive and negative impacts of all of these ascension symptoms. But let's keep going here and let's see what other messages need to come through for you. There's the sharing. And it actually landed right on the novice card. I got that glow up there. I am like, maybe you're going through a glow up. But I do feel somebody is getting ready to come forward and share a significant message with you. Maybe they've recently gone through learning a karmic lesson. Somebody, I feel, does want to reach out and share something with you. I do feel that both of you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom that you've attained through your life experience, your spiritual journey. And maybe now it's time to share this together, right? Okay. And then we got recovery, landed on the sharing energy with the self-development, with the novice card. It all kind of landed on that one card. And then we got spend time alone, flew way over here by the serpent and the dragon energy. So I could be talking to a Libra that's really been going within, hermit energy, introspection, disconnection. Maybe you've recently kind of disconnected from all social media just to be in this clearing. And I love this on the bottom of the deck. We get the teacher energy. So I do feel maybe the both of you are here to come together as part of your evolution to become spiritual healers and teachers together is kind of what I'm seeing. And I do feel a major lesson is reaching completion. And I do feel a gift is on the other side here. And so I feel somebody here has recently gone through some upheaval, a tower-like energy, and I do feel they're getting ready to communicate this with you. And I do feel somebody is just yearning to go towards you, yearning for your energy. I do feel maybe somebody here has also been going through a period of rest after some upheaval or a tower, and they know that, you know, they need some time to maybe heal their heart after an ending. And maybe that's been the holdup or the setback when it comes to some communication issues. But let's jump in with the tarot. Let's see what other messages need to come through, Libra. Oh my gosh. What is going on here? The Nine of Coins reversed, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel so much resistance when it comes to investing. Maybe you've withdrawn your energy from a situation. Maybe in the past you were super generous, always bailing somebody out. And I just feel like a huge release of the material world. Maybe you've recently kind of just gotten rid of everything that you own. I do feel there could be some financial issues here. But I feel like you're really not investing. Maybe there's a fear of giving up independence, or maybe you've been going through a clearing too when it comes to any codependency issues, financial codependencies. But I feel you're not going to be single much longer if you're single, Libra. I do feel enjoy the solitude while you got it, because I think there's something new and fresh coming in here. So let's do a 9-card spread, Libra. Let's see what else is going on here for you. Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. I just feel this intellectual analysis going on. And we got these 2 cards just flipped out right before I was ready to cut the deck. So we do get the Empress reversed with the transformation and reversed. And so maybe you didn't know your worth or your value. I do feel maybe you've recently gone through a divorce. You could be a mother, but I feel you've gone through a significant life experience where you've had to embrace some changes. And I just feel like birthing pains. Do you know your worth and your value, Libra? Because the Empress reverse is saying, you know, maybe you're having a hard time manifesting abundance, prosperity. Maybe you're having some creative blocks here is what it feels like. But there's some changes here that need to be made. I do feel there's going to be an unexpected revelation or shakeup when it comes to this connection. And if you've been procrastinating or like resting on your wreath of laurels, I do feel there's going to be a massive release. Maybe you've been in the process of transforming from codependency into independence. I feel maybe you've been purging an old mindset, an old belief system. Look at that on the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Cups. I do feel you've been really embracing some inner child healing. We've got the Temperance angel here in the background. And so maybe for the last 5 years, maybe you've been going through a spiritual awakening for the last 5 years in preparation for a brand new beginning in love. You're the one holding the cup of love if you're the feminine. And I do feel an offer coming. And so this is like the return of somebody from the past. This could be a past life soulmate. It doesn't mean you've known them this life. You could be somebody that you've known all the way from childhood. It doesn't have to be. But there is a deep spiritual romantic partnership from your past about to come on the scene. And this is a fresh new start. I think you're both absolutely terrified to invest. I really do. Maybe you've both had to go through the ringer. Maybe you both had to lose a lot when it comes to a divorce or something. But I just feel like somebody has to be willing to invest first, and that's gonna be a burden. But somebody here needs to push their fears aside. So we get the 3 of Wands in reversed, the Knight of Pentacles in reversed with the Ace of Coins. Once again, resistance to bringing in a loyal, dedicated offer. Maybe you didn't quite plan good for the future. Maybe there's been a lack of abundance, but I feel somebody is very apprehensive about bringing in an offer. I really do feel a golden opportunity here, but somebody I feel is their own worst enemy. So there's some blocks, but somebody really sees the pathway forward because she's wearing a veil that you can see right through. So and I do feel the block is like on the heart. Somebody's really afraid here, I feel, to be completely vulnerable. And maybe it is this masculine. Very interesting. Both of the divine counterpart energies are in reversed. And so I feel both of you have been going through some type of transformation. This could be an ego death, a fall from grace, but this really is victory, right? And then we get the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Somebody's blocking wish fulfillment, and that's the truth. I feel this masculine is, but I do feel an unexpected turn of events or even unexpected communication, right? Because we got this 6 of Cups. And so I feel we could have a feminine here that's been clearing some inner child wounding, pushing fears aside, preparing for this new start. I do feel wishes are about to come true, and I don't even think you're going to see this coming. And so it might not be till Aries season. You could be dealing with an Aries. The divine masculine energy is dead central, although he's not really behaving like a divine masculine. And so we could have a man here trying to restructure their entire life, trying to master discipline. It's like this person has not taken charge of a situation. And there's a masculine here, I feel, getting a wake-up call. I do feel like a coldness, definitely some communication blocks that need to be overcome here, Libra. But I do feel there's going to be an unexpected arrival, and this is going to be very shocking. Unexpected changes. So I feel we've got a masculine here that's just been unwilling to follow his heart. Maybe we got a people pleaser here, but I feel there's going to be victory after a series of challenges, obstacles. Maybe the both of you will be purchasing a home together. But I do feel a lucrative soul contract coming through that will bring a lot of good fortune. And I do feel this is a very magical time, Libra. But it's like there's no action being taken here. I feel somebody is so apprehensive about getting a new cycle going, and that's the block. We've got a masculine here that needs to take charge. I do feel maybe we've got a masculine here going through a death and rebirth process, and a karmic reckoning of some sort, a karmic rebalancing of some sort. This fall, I think a lot is falling away out of this masculine's life. Let's take a look at the Two of Swords, because I feel these blocks are self-inflicted. I really feel that. A release. We get the Death card, the Strength card, Scorpio, Leo, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe somebody here has a lot of fears. Maybe they don't have a lot to offer you. Maybe they have fears surrounding money, fears around a new beginning. Maybe because they've recently gone through a divorce or releasing a long-term commitment with somebody that's really been holding them back. But there is somebody here that is going through a spiritual transformation, and maybe movement forward is kind of blocked as somebody heals like some abandonment wounds, some self-worth issues. And I feel ego's been a block. So Leo energy could be dealing with a Scorpio with heavy Leo. But compassion and forgiveness is what's going to bring about a certain assertiveness is what I feel. There's a masculine here trying to find his personal power to overcome any fears surrounding money and overcome a negative thought spiral is what it feels like. Maybe it's just poor timing right now. But I also feel we've got a masculine here. Maybe the past is coming back to haunt them. And I do feel resistance to completing a cycle, something coming full circle. I feel somebody here needs to embrace freedom. So let's clarify this Emperor in reversed. Yeah, there's a masculine here going through some healing. We get the Four of Swords. I feel healing from the death of a situation. Maybe they've recently had a death of a loved one. But we definitely have a masculine taking time to go within. I feel mental exhaustion. Somebody here needs to get some more sleep. But I feel they're allowing themselves just a little bit more time of rest and recuperation before they make a decision to come forward. Yeah, because maybe they were dealing with a pathological liar. Maybe they were recently manipulated or something like that when it comes to a soul contract. And maybe this has really tainted somebody's reputation. But I feel a rest energy before going full steam ahead with a new creative endeavor. So this might be over the next 3 to 4 weeks that maybe somebody is recognizing their own manipulative behaviors. We have Gemini, we have Virgo energy. But I do feel you and this person can work well together. But yeah, we've got a masculine here, definitely healing from an ending. Definitely healing from a separation of some sort, or you could both be in separation. I do feel that's kind of what's coming to light here. Let's take a look at this unexpected communication with the Knight of Swords in reverse. You could have somebody here wanting to pick a fight with you too. But let's check this out. Queen of Wands reversed, Five of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So I just feel the blockage here is likely a third party. Could be a third party. Maybe somebody's really controlled a situation and prevented somebody from breaking free and going towards independence. This could be, I just feel, yeah, it's like there's a third party blocking something here. And then we get the Five of Cups. So I feel somebody really needs to forgive themselves. An understanding of why everything kind of had to happen the way it did. But I think maybe your person is going to be getting into a fight with somebody very controlling, very jealous, manipulative. There could be like a confrontation coming through here. There could be a fight, a big blow up. That's going to get somebody out of some stagnant energy when it comes to some guilt, some regret. I do feel it's like somebody I feel can't really see what's coming up behind them. And there is a Two of Cups union, but dealing with maybe a canceled engagement or a broken relationship first before going towards a beautiful new emotional experience. So I do feel a spiritual connection, and I do feel some type of an awakening when it comes to these spiritual insights, psychic gifts. So let's clarify this truth. So some truth is going to be spoken. Yeah, about some type of imbalanced situation. This is about the good coming back to you. So the temperance reversed, the renewal reversed. I feel the biggest block is somebody's trying to block a reunion of some sort. Could be a Sagittarius. We do have the fire energy, but there is like without a doubt a realignment here. I think the truth is somebody has been prevented from rebalancing something with you. But this is reciprocation, right? This is the good coming back to you. I feel maybe somebody's been really busy paying off some karmic debt before they can come forward with an unexpected offer, because there's like this. There could be addictions here, some codependencies here. I feel there's a need for balance. There's a need for self-control. We could have a masculine struggling with some addictions. But this is like a no answer. So we could have a masculine going through some bad karma when it comes to some past life drama. But I do feel somebody really does have that clarity and purpose to go towards what it is their heart wants. But I think they're working on balancing out some karma here. So, oh my gosh, bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. Libra, I think you better get ready. There is an amazing new opportunity here. And I do feel somebody knows now is the time to take action. And I think they're going to be breaking free from a toxic situation to go after you, because you are what they are passionate about. And there's them sleepless nights. They're worried if they keep resting on their laurels, this could be a missed opportunity. And so somebody's getting a major wake-up call. And they are so afraid to miss this magical opportunity. And I feel somebody here is trying to distract them from a new beginning. And they know it's time to take action. So that's kind of what I got for you, Libra. I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out that description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.